You woke up today and something felt off, not sick, not sad. Just lost. Like you're living someone else's life. Like something is missing, but you can't name what it is. I need you to hear this. That feeling is not a problem. It is a message. And it is ancient. Welcome to Truth in Motions. If you found this video, you probably typed something like "Why do I feel lost?" or "Why do I feel empty?" into a search bar. Maybe at 2 a.m. Maybe through tears. Maybe just quietly alone. I want you to know you are not broken. You are not failing. What you are feeling has a name. It has a history. And your ancestors not only understood it, they had a map to get through it. That is what we are going to explore today. Here is the first thing I want you to understand. This feeling of being lost, of emptiness, of disconnection is not a modern problem. It is not caused by social media or your job or your relationship or any of the things the world will try to sell you a solution for. Ancient texts from every corner of the earth describe this exact feeling. The Egyptians called it a crisis of the Ka, the soul searching for its origin. In ancient Greece, philosophers called it aporia, a state of being stuck, of not knowing which way to go. The mystics of the Middle Ages called it acedia, a deep spiritual restlessness that no earthly thing could satisfy. Every culture, every era, every civilization, they all knew this feeling. And not one of them said it meant something was wrong with you. They said it meant something was waking up inside you. So why does it feel so overwhelming right now? Because we live in a world that has completely disconnected us from the things that used to answer this feeling. Think about what your ancestors had that most of us have lost. They had community. Real community. Not followers. Not likes. People who sat with them, ate with them, grieved with them. Studies show that loneliness is now one of the leading causes of depression worldwide. We were never designed to do life alone. They had ritual, daily practices that connected them to something larger than themselves. Morning prayer, evening fire, seasonal ceremonies. These were not superstitions. They were anchors. They were reminders that you belong to something greater than your circumstances. They had purpose woven into their identity. Your ancestors did not wake up asking, "What is my purpose?" Their purpose was embedded in their community, their land, their spiritual tradition. It was given to them before they were born. We stripped all of that away. And then we wonder why everyone feels lost. Here is what your soul is actually saying when it sends you this feeling. It is saying you have drifted from yourself. Not from your job. Not from your goals. From yourself. From the deep, ancient spiritual core of who you actually are. And it will keep sending this signal until you turn back toward it. So what did they do? What was the map? Across cultures, the answer was remarkably consistent. And it comes down to 4 things. The first was silence. Not meditation as a trend. Not an app. Actual intentional silence. The Lakota people called it the sacred hoop of silence. The desert fathers of ancient Christianity went into the wilderness specifically to sit in silence until God spoke. Ancient African spiritual traditions used drumming and stillness together to quiet the outer noise and hear the inner voice. Your soul speaks in whispers. You cannot hear it over the noise of the world. Start with 5 minutes a day. Just 5, sit, breathe, be still. The second was story. Your ancestors knew who they were because they knew where they came from. They told stories. They passed down history. They sat around fires and remembered together. When you feel lost, it is often because you have lost the story of yourself. Start reclaiming it. Learn about your ancestry. Learn about the people who came before you. You carry their strength in your blood even if nobody told you. The third was service. Every ancient wisdom tradition says the same thing: you find yourself by giving yourself. The Zulu philosophy of Ubuntu says, I am because we are. Your purpose is never just about you. When you feel lost, serve someone. It does not fix everything, but it reconnects you to meaning faster than anything else I know. The fourth was nature. Ancient peoples did not separate themselves from the natural world. They understood that the same force that moves the ocean moves inside of you. Modern research now confirms what they always knew: time in nature reduces cortisol, quiets anxiety, and restores a sense of connection and meaning. Go outside. Not to exercise. Just to be. Let the earth remind you that you belong here. Remember, you are not lost. You are being called. I want to leave you with this. In many ancient traditions, what we call feeling lost was actually considered the beginning of wisdom. It was not a sign that your life is falling apart. It was a sign that your soul is outgrowing the life you have been living. You are not lost. You are being called. Called back to yourself. Called back to what is real. Called back to something your ancestors understood and something deep inside you still remembers. This channel exists to help you answer that call. Every week we are going to go deeper into history, into spiritual truth, into healing. If this spoke to something in you, subscribe. Share this with someone who needs it tonight. Because the truth is in motion. And so are you. Until next time, see you in the stillness.